Hello, welcome back to my channel. We did a lot of other basics, flowers, thrusting, and today I'm introducing you the parry sword. Parry sword, from the word you can hear this for parry purpose. When somebody coming in to you, you're using the sword parry left, parry right. And for form purpose, this normally for transition. Okay, left and right, stepping in, going to the next motion. So number one, let's talk about how to do the parry move. As long as you are parry, it's because somebody coming in. So if this is a center line, you're gonna using the sword from the center, parry to the side. Back to the center, parry to the side. You see my waist. Square your body, parry to the left, square your body, parry to the right. Everything's all around your waist. And remember, all the concept for any type of turning, left and right, you always have to pre-set up your center. And now come to your legs. If you parry and then with a very wide open, you see what happened? It's just cutting my own leg. So once you parry, you want to parry through and let the leg go to the other side. So not cutting yourself. For example, parry left, parry right. You see? If you rewind me, putting forward, my legs always go straight up. So make sure that my leg is not in my way while I'm parrying. One more time. Straight up, down, leg to the forward. Stepping forward. Okay, now talk about hand shape. From the point, you can watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Only. You see the difference. I give you option 1. I give you option 2. Option 1. Option 2. The major difference between option 1 and option 2 is my hand shape. Option 1, I put my hands straight. Often I will touch the floor if the sword is long. Okay, it does not have that cutting edge motion. It's just straight down. If you do this option 1, often you will touching the sword touching the floor. You do not want to do that. Option 2, look at my hand shape. Holding the sword back. Make a very short circle and tight on your body. 1, 2. You see the difference? Option 2, option 1, option 2. Parry and parry. To make a straight line, at home, in order not to go too wide open, you should practice right next to the wall. You see I have a wall right here and have a bar right here. So make sure that you're not going too close or too far. Enough for you to make a body turn motion. Watch. Parry 1, super close to my body. Parry 2, so I'm not touching the wall. 1 and 2. If you can closely, you see straight line. 1. So you turn your waist. You force, because of wall on the side, it forces you to turn your waist. And drop your shoulder. And use your left hand pointing the direction you're going to parry. 1 and back. You see my left hands and right hands how to match. How to match to look more clean. You see my shoulder, how level. Big no-no is number 1. You see the shoulders crawling. Once you're going so much, and then the line for sure is not going to be straight. So square your hips, square your shoulder. It's the key. Pointing forward. And 1 and 2. Back to pointing. Reset. Center. 1 and 2. Reset. Ready? Keep going forward. Parry. Parry. You see my left hand pointing the center. Look at my waist. Parry to the side. Now we're going to move to the other side. From this direction, action. Now, from the back, 1, 2. Parry left, parry right, parry left, parry right. To train at home, if you want to do transition and into some other movement, there's some option you can do. For example, you can do parry, parry, turn. But the turn is a little technical. You have to look the line. That's another lesson maybe, and to the body turn. Okay, but that way you have more unexpected turning for the next move. Most easy way is also to do the cutting back. 1, 2, cut. Okay, from the back you can see parry, parry, and back. Parry, parry, and back. And you can also do parry, parry, boom, cut. Parry, 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 cut. Point. And you can also do parry, parry, carry on. 1, 2, cutting, double hand. And you can do single too. 1, 2. There are many options. Just make you sure that when you do the parry, the line has to be straight. And when you transition for the other movement, make sure you're going to find your center point move first instead of making too messy. 1, 2, and 3. Center move, cut. Parry, parry, center move, cut. Now, in the back. 1, 2, center move, back. Parry, parry, center move, cut. All the basic we've been teaching you, you can always use in here. You see, there's so many options to make your form more interesting. Also, for action films or video games, we often use parry into a next movement to make a nice transition, to choreograph something nice looking. So when somebody attacking, we're like a parry, parry into pa, pa, keep moving, and parry, parry, keep moving. There's so many interesting movements you can do once you know the technique. Of course, there's something other for real cutting and real like a thrusting right after. We can just open your mind and free design for your own forms. That's absolutely good and fun to do. For parry, parry into the center move. What is a center move? Center move is when you're watching my cutting. See? And watching the parry. You put the two techniques together and find the transition. That's over here will be my center move. You see my hand perfectly set up for the next cutting or for the next flower. So once you set up your center move, which is to give your body a signal, oh, I'm going to stop to the parry and into the next motion. Otherwise, and when you put a lot of things together, your movement will look messy and not clean enough. And for example, 1, 2, cutting. Oh, can you see the cutting? Do you see the cutting? I don't think so because I'm not even have a time to cut because I'm not setting up my ankle right for the next movement. That's why the center move is for you to know where to stop and transfer the next movement. You see this is my center move for the next cutting. And one more time into flower. I don't have to do this is my center move into flower. See, the center move is really to set up and learn how to make a smooth transition and stop right there. Always find the center move into the next movement. Plus your leg, stances, direction, shoulder. So everything have to slowly break down. So you can always slowly watching my video, find the transition move and say freeze and find your own transition. Oh, you understand what I'm talking about. And practice over and over. You gotta follow and practice over and over to make sure that you have that transition set. transition, set, transition, set. Parry often using for transition and big motion movement. That doesn't mean you cannot do the small motion. When something coming in at you, instead of make a big parry, it's okay. Parry. See how small? Pop. Even coming at forward, you can just parry away. Parry away. You see that? It's not going to affect you. Double hands. Parry away. As long as you somebody coming to the center, you parry them away in different motion. You can make a bigger range or targeting a smaller range of the parry of the center. As long as you're off the center, it's all work. Thanks for watching. The next basic I'm going to teach you is another technique, basic for cloud sword, left and right, for transition, for blocking, for a lot of things. See you.